Hi, hello, it's Tucker, and I'm back with another Funko Pop review video. And today I'll be taking a look at the brand new Super King Bender pop figure from Futurama from Funko. Pretty nice figure. It's based on the episode Less Than Hero from season 5 of Futurama, I believe, where Fry and Leela um, they get superpowers after they use some miracle cream, and well, they decide to become superheroes. And Bender, he wants to join in, so hence why he's Super King. Um, Basically, to give you a little summary of who Super King is, uh, Super King has all the powers of a king and all the powers of Superman. Also, he's a robot. Ain't it cool? Super King, you rule. So yeah, basically you have Bender in his Super King getup. You got his crown. Kind of reminds me of a BK crown that you give your kids meal. It's got some red and blue jewelry on there. You got his trademark antenna. You got this mask, kind of purplish mask looking thing. You got his with these yellowish eyes. Excuse me, yellowish eyes seen through the mask. He got his mouth, which, as I previously mentioned with my Matador Bender figure, he the original pop figure Bender did not have a mouth, so I think this is a huge upgrade in both these figures that I will compare soon. He got his King's cape with this little golden thing right here. And the rest is like a trademark standard Bender body with like the arms, 3 fingers. You got his legs and feet, lines going over his arms and legs. You got a door in the middle of his torso, little knob there. I could be wrong, but I believe in the episode Bender was wearing a ring. Like, as he was Super King, he wore a ring on one of his fingers. I think it was this hand he wore a ring, but this figure seemed to have a ring. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but he does have 360 head articulation, so that's cool. Yeah, you could even display him like this, and it would make sense since Bender is a robot. But yeah, no, I mean he looks pretty cool. I dig this figure, but yeah. Now I think I'll do a little comparison. So yeah, be right back. All right, so here is what the Super King Bender pop figure looks like next to the Matador Bender pop figure that I previously reviewed last summer. Well, I mean, obviously Super King Bender with that crown on, he's taller, but honestly, I mean, both figures look different. I mean, I'd say like the eyes and the mouth match up, but like the bodies and like the color of said bodies, like this one's kind of like a lot more of like a tealish color. I mean, in the show Bender is supposed to be gray, but I don't know, I think they both match up perfectly with how Bender looks in the show. Like, even if the colors aren't all the same, I think there's a little bit of blue in this one, like in the arms and stuff. I mean, obviously both figures are Bender, but still, it's weird that they went with a different direction with the color of this figure. But I don't know. Honestly, I think I like I mean, both figures are great, but I think I like Super King Bender more than Matador Bender, just because I've seen this episode before, and I'm not too familiar with the Matador Bender. I think that's from like Futurama's new season. Yeah. All right. Be right back with another comparison. And from one Funko King to another, here's what the figure looks like next to my Target exclusive King Bugs Bunny pop figure from the Bugs Bunny 80th anniversary line. Can't believe it's been like 5 or 6 years since these figures came out. I mean, 5 or 6 years since Bugs Bunny turned 80. But yeah. Well, I'd say King Bugs is definitely taller with his crown going on. I mean, I'm sure if he had the crown off, his ears were up, he'd still be taller. But if he had the ears down, Super King Bender would be taller. Even if he had his crown off, like, he'd be taller with the antenna. But you know, you can see that they both have the same things going on. Like, they're both wearing crowns, and well, Bender's wearing a cape and Bugs is wearing a robe, but you know, they have like the same accents going on with like the white trim with the black spots. I think that's common, like with kings, I believe, like from fairy tales and crap. But yeah, that was my Funko Pop review video of Super King Bender from, I want to say, Wave 3 of the Futurama pop figures. Pretty cool pop figure. I mean, not bad for my third one. Hope you guys, I'd recommend picking this up if you like Funko Pop figures or if you like Futurama or both. Actually, I wonder, hold on a second. Is Matt Groening's... Yep. Matt Groening's signature is on the bottom there. I forgot to mention that. But on Bender's right foot, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the review, and please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.